All right, cool. I just press record just so we can see everything. All right, cool. Let me know when you can see the chart. What happened to Monday morning? There was issues with Zoom. Oh, mate, don't even mention Monday. Don't even mention Monday. Yeah, all good now. Left and rejoined. We can see what happened to. All right, cool. Everyone's good. All right, cool. Yeah, so Monday. Yeah. Monday. That annoyed me. Zoom. So for the new people here, my name is Eddie. I'm gonna teach you guys a strategy that I've been using for the last, I don't know, 4 months maybe. Eddie, can you remove the thing on the? Got you. My bad. Cool. So I'm gonna show you how you could have caught Monday, even though I didn't stream. But I'm gonna also show you what we caught on the stream and how I caught it and how you guys could have caught it as well. Okay. But first of all, I am going to try and find the list that I nice. Okay, so for all the new people, I'm gonna give you some time. Take all of this down, okay? For all of you guys asking, what time, what pairs, do I trade when there's news? The checklist is here for you. The rules are here. Please write them down. I'll give you a second for all of you to write them down. The 4 rules, the best pairs to use it on, the times to be in the trade for an entry, and obviously do not trade this setup if there is news. All right. You need to add be patient. That's just in general. You have to be patient as a trader in general. It's not, it doesn't matter what strategy you're using. Okay. Has everyone taken that down? I just want to make sure everyone's got this down so we've just got everything clear. So whenever you guys are struggling while setting it up, you can just go back on your notes and check, have I done this? Is it between 6 a.m. and 11:30? Also, you can use it when you're backtesting. All right. We've all got it down? We all got it down? Warren Buffett is credited with saying that as long as an instrument designed to move money from the patient to the patient. Yep, let's go take a picture. All right, cool. If you take a picture of it, that's fine. No problem. All right, cool. Let me make sure this is over here, just so when I go back down to the 1 minute, we can see it. All right, cool. All right, let's backtrack to Monday first. We are on Eur+Gbp. Okay, let's backtrack Monday. Let's backtrack Monday. Fun. Yeah, you can picture. All right, cool. Let me keep this set up here so everyone can see. No, I don't want to edit it. All right, cool. So delete, 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 delete. Anyone know? All right, cool. So step 1, extend your highs and lows. Now, actually, if you're absolutely new, what I'm using is TradingView. Okay, it's an app. You get it on the App Store. You can get it on Google. It's what I use to analyze the charts. Okay, you need to add an indicator, which is called Asian Range by Nico 948. This first one here. Once you click it, it will be added. Okay. Okay, cool. My bad. Can we all see now? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Cool. So once you've added that indicator, it's going to bring this grayish box that you guys can see. Okay. This is your Asian range, and it's going to mark out the important highs and lows. Okay. Once that is there, now you don't need to mark out the highs and lows, and you're not going to get it incorrect. It's there for you. You just have to simply follow step 1. Extend your highs and lows. Not trend line. Horizontal. Okay, cool. So extend your highs. Extend your lows. All right. Boom. And wait for a break. Okay, that's your step one. You're waiting for a break. You could either break the top side or the bottom side. You're waiting for the first break. That's what you're going with. Okay, you're not going for the second break. You're not going for the third break. The first break. Okay, the third break, we can all see that we broke the top. Yeah, we can all see that the top was broken. The high, the roof, whatever you want to call it. We can all see that. Yeah. If you guys can't see, we broke it over here. Okay. With this strategy, when we break the roof or break the high, we sell. Okay. And when we break the floor or the bottom, we buy. Okay. Simple. Okay. So now that we've done step one, we've extended our highs and lows, we waited for the break. The break happened. Boom. Move to step number two. Wait for a break of structure. Break of structure. As we can see here, get on my little brush. Just a note for everyone, I have been strict with Eddie's rules that are here in blue. And when I stick to them strictly, I have made money as long as following proper risk management. This is so simple when following these steps. Yeah, exactly, Robbie. Exactly that. So step two, we wait for a break of structure. Again, if you can't see break of structure just by itself or by marking a simple line, just go with the brush, okay? Start from here, go up, go down, go up, go down. Just follow it, okay? Maybe not until there. Maybe until there. Cool. So now that you have it kind of with the brush, it kind of makes it easier for you to see where there's a break of structure. We get a break of structure to the downside when we break the most recent low, okay, or a strong low, okay? So we will have a break of structure once we break the most recent low or the strong low. So you can mark this one out and you can mark this one out, okay? Mark both of them out, but you could just use the most recent one, okay? I'm just marking both of them just to show you guys that we broke both of them, okay? So now let me delete the brush. So now, simple. Now you've got your zones that you're waiting to be broken, okay? You're waiting. We are currently, let's say we're looking at the chart, it is 6:50 a.m. We're looking at the chart. We haven't done nothing, we're waiting patiently because we're waiting for step two, okay? Step two is break of structure. As soon as we came, what time was this? What candle was this? 7 a.m. on the dot. 7 a.m. on the dot, what happened? Broke structure straight away, okay? That's what? Step two out of the way. Move over to step three. Look for a fair value gap for an entry, okay? A fair value gap is simply three candles, okay? It can be whatever color, yellow, black, blue, orange, whatever color, okay? They don't need to be all green. They don't need to be all red. There can be a mixture of green and red and green, okay? It just has to be three candles. And you're gonna count from the wick of the first candle to the wick of the third candle, okay? And then some of you are gonna ask, where do you look for this fair value gap? The zone is this. From the moment we change directions, okay? Can we all agree from this point onwards, instead of us going up, we decided we started going down? Can we all agree? Can everyone see that? Where I circled is the point that we went from going up to starting to go down. Can we all see that, okay? Everyone see that, everyone see that. Lovely. All right. So, simple. You grab your little brush. Obviously, this is if you're a complete beginner. It's just going to make it easier with the brush. You grab the brush and you simply start from the point where it started changing directions. And you want to go until when? Until the break of structure. So the break of structure was here. Boom. All of these candles is where you're looking for your gap. Looks like a hot dog. I'm getting good at this, you see? But yeah, so all of these in the middle, all of these candles in the middle are the candles we are looking for. Make sense? Making sense? Lovely. Yeah? Okay, cool. So now that we know where we're looking for our fair value gap, there may be a lot of gaps in this area, okay? We don't just want to take any gap. We want to take the premium gap, okay? So when you want to sell something, yeah, you want to sell when it's all the way up here, okay? You want to sell when it's expensive, okay? If you buy and resell trainers, you buy trainers at a low price and you sell them at a high price, okay? Same way goes with trading. You want to sell at a high price and you want to buy at a low price, okay? Whenever we send a signal and some of you guys say, "Oh, can I enter now?" That's a good thing to think about. Are you really selling at a premium price? Are you getting in at a premium price? Are you getting that nice sniper entry? No, you're not. That's why you're in minus when everyone else is in positive. Do you know what I mean? It's just these little things that you guys are going to start picking up. That's going to start making everything smoother. Yeah. So if we're looking for the premium gap, we clearly need to start looking for our gap from the high. Okay, because why? We want to sell high. So we start with this candle. Okay, candle number one, green candle. Candle number two, long red candle. Candle number three, small red candle. Okay, we can all see that. One, two, three. Yeah, can everyone see that? One, two, three. Simple. Get your rectangle. And what did I say? From the wick of the first candle, so from the wick, not from the body, from the wick to the wick of the what? The third candle. Boom. Simply drag it out. Okay, simply drag it out. Okay, there you go. Now you found your best possible entry. You can't get a better entry than this. No one got a better entry than this one. Okay, no one got a better entry than this one. And slowly, you're starting to see the trade come together. After you've added your lines, after you added the FVG, and look, my chart looks clean. Look, clean. Okay, there's not 100 million things going on. Okay, so my head is clean when I'm looking at it. Makes it easier to think. So what does that mean? Step 3 is a tick. So you can move on. Step 4. This is where you now get your entry, okay? Aim for a 1 to 2 risk to reward. That simply means you're risking £1 to make £2. You're risking 10 grand to make 20K. You're risking a mil to make 2 mil. Okay, simple, 1 to 2. Okay, for you to do that, for you to get this entry, simply come over here. And if you look at TradingView on forecasting and measurement, you're going to see long position, short position. Long position is a buy, short position is a sell. What am I looking for here? A buy or a sell? Exactly. So I'm using short position. I'm using short position. So click short position. It's up to you if you want to enter at 50% or at the beginning. With me, I always go with the beginning because a lot of times we kiss the entry and then we just drop. Not all the time we come into the 50%. And what's the point of me risking a trade that probably would have hit TP? Okay. So my entry would have been here. Boom. That's my sell. Now I've got my stop loss here. Simple. Simply drag this line until the high on the left. Can you guys see this green candle on the left? Drag it up to that and check the number. Can everyone see in red the number 3.2? The number 3.2. Can you all see that in red? 3.2. Lovely. This number indicates how many pips your stop loss is going to be. Okay. What I recommend is for you to calculate the amount of pips the high is, which is 3.2, and add 1 pip, max 2 pips more. Because what the graphs tend to do is they try and come back, take you out, and then drop. So simply what I'll do is, it's at 3.2, I'll go to 4.2, but I don't like those type of numbers, so I'll go 4.5. Okay? I'll either do a whole number or a half. Okay? Could you have taken the trade at the first entry? Okay, cool. What do you mean the first entry? Bearing in mind, this section over here, we haven't completed step number 2. Bear that in mind. So no, you couldn't have taken this entry here because why? You're still on step 2. Follow the rules, follow the list. Okay? That's why you don't enter over there, because why? You don't have a break of structure yet. You only had the break of structure over here. So really and truly, you have to wait for the market to come back up for your entry right over there. Make sense? No problem, no problem. All right, 1 second. All right, cool. So now we've got a stop loss. We've added an extra pip and a bit. It's now at 4.5. And now can you all see in the middle in green, it says risk/reward ratio, and it's got the number 1. Okay, you simply want to move this bottom line, which is your TP, you want to move it until that number becomes the number 2. Okay? Boom. Oh. All right, boom. Number 2. Can you all see that it's a number 2? So, there you go. That is your trade. Your entry would have been 1.09066. Your stop loss, 1.09111. And your TP would have been 1.08976. Okay? Simple 1 to 2. You would have risked 1% of your account and you would have made 20%. But once you start becoming a bit more, you're doing this frequently and consistent, then you can move on to taking partials. And obviously, if you guys don't know what that is, this is for the people that do know what partials is and want to start doing it. This is for you lot. Once you hit, I'm going to move this green line. I'm going to use this green line. Once you hit your 1 to 2, okay, take away 80% of the trade. Meaning, let me do this. Wait. Text. Boom. Let me do this. DP hit. Close. 80. Close 80. Close 80%. What's the percent? Close 80%. Okay. That's number 1. Close 80%. Move stop loss to your entry. Let the 20% run until you happy with extra profit. All right. This is for obviously the more experienced people. If you want to take partials, as soon as you hit this section here where the green line is, you close 80%, and then your stop loss, you're going to move it to your entry. So it's going to go from being up here to now coming all the way down here, meaning your 20% is currently running risk-free. So there's no way you're losing, okay? But let's just keep this 4.5 up here. Just imagine we've broken even. Let's say this green line is our stop loss, okay? Because I don't want to move the stop loss, otherwise the risk to reward ratio is going to move. So let's say our stop loss, we've gone from here and we've dragged it down and now it's here. So now we've got 20% at risk-free. Look how much more of the trade you could have taken just with your 20%. This is just to show you guys why it's nice to put here. So at the end of it, a 1 to 6. So just by taking partials and leaving it to run until you're happy with profits, you could have taken profits when it hit down here, when it hit down here, when it hit down here. Do you know what I'm saying? All right, trading view was bugging for a little bit. Can you take partials on MT5? Yes, you can. Okay, this is for the people obviously that are already familiar with the strategy and want to start taking partials. This is a very good way, and you're gonna see on yesterday when we went live in the morning why it's good to take partials. Okay, did we all get that? Before I move on to Tuesday, did we all get that? Any questions? All good. So Eddie, when you take partials, do you not put on a TP because if you hit TP, it closes? Exactly. So I place my stop loss and I have an idea where my TP is. Okay. So as soon as that zone gets hit, I close 80%, move my stop loss to entry, and just forget about it. Move on to another trade or just go about your day. All right. Any questions before I move on to our live position yesterday? Any questions before I move on? Can I move on? What time is this best to use? Finley, please read this thing over here. So you wanna enter between where it's got it in brackets 6 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. That's when you want to enter the trade. Okay. If you want to hold it past 11:30, you can, but obviously you need to be in the trade before 11:30. What are indications of continuation instead of liquidity sweep? So you can have as many confirmations as you want. If the market wants to sweep, it will sweep. If it wants to continue, it will continue. That's why we move our stop loss to break even, because the markets can just turn around, and you know what I'm saying? Can you use on other pairs? You can. I've just back tested these two and it's more consistent, and it happens like it happens more times than any other pair. Do you know what I mean? UK time, yeah. Sorry guys, UK time. UK time. And I'm under the 1 minute time frame. Okay, 1 minute. Can I move on? So this was yesterday's. This was yesterday's. This was taken live. This was taken live. Okay. For those wondering, if you missed it, unlucky. All right, cool. So let me get the list. All right. For you new people, always use the list whenever you're gonna use, or even when you're back testing it, like going back in time and trying it out for yourselves. Always take this list with you and just go through the steps. Like after 1-2 weeks, you're gonna memorize these steps. You're not gonna need it. But obviously, for the start, you're gonna have to need it. Okay. Let me just delete all of this before I start. Delete. If you have any questions, do pop them. Yeah. Delete. Delete. Anything else? No, I don't think so. Okay, cool. Do you mostly use TradingView for your trades or Manara? I don't use no, I don't use Manara. I use only TradingView to analyze. Because this is getting your own position, okay? I'm not trying to Manara is something separate. All right. Use Manara for Manara. If you want to do this strategy with this setup, do it on TradingView. It's just easier. Eddie, you only do morning live sessions Monday and Tuesday. No, I do them Tuesday to Friday. But the problem was that this week we have a lot of news from today onwards. And I was supposed to go live on Monday. Zoom wanted to play up. So we didn't go live on Monday. We missed two very good trades, which I just showed you now. Well, I showed you one of them. But then on Tuesday, yesterday, we've managed to get the Zoom back up and running. And even though TradingView was super slow and bugging, we still managed to get the live trade and we managed to get two. Even though one of them hit stop loss, but I did tell everyone it was a risky entry. But the second entry, as soon as we re-entered, we recovered everything plus more. Plus GBP as well. Took some time, but we came. Manara has a setup for you. It's different. Yeah, exactly. Okay. What time are you on Tuesday to Friday? Should be 7 a.m. Okay. If it's earlier, then I'll tell everyone in the chat if it's earlier. Okay. Because normally I wake up like 5:30, 5:40. Because this box over here, this box stops at 6 a.m. So as soon as 6 a.m. hits, the market can break the high or it can break the low. So for us not to miss it, I'm always up just checking. But if the market is doing this, then there's no point of me going live at 6 a.m. or at 6:30. Then I'll just keep it at 7 a.m. Okay. Clear? Cool. Grab our list and let's do it again. This was the live take and trade. So you could have taken this with me live. You could have seen me set it up live. Okay. So step one, extend your highs and lows and wait for a break. What did I do? Extended my highs and lows and I just simply wait for my break. Okay. Again, any type of break is a break. Okay. This little wick over here, that is a break. Okay. That over there is a break. I count it as a break. Okay. Doesn't need to be the candle. It can be the wick. Okay. That is a break for me. So right now, because that's happened, I'm automatically thinking what? Am I buying or am I selling? Automatically, what do I think? As soon as I break the top, what am I automatically thinking? Sell. Exactly. So simply wait. Patience. Move over to step two. Wait for break of structure. If you don't know, again, how to see break of structure, get your brush. In this case, it screwed with us, cleared us out, and then went for it. Yeah, exactly. We just didn't want to, I just didn't want to miss it. So I told everyone, listen, this is a risky entry. If you want to enter, then we enter. If you did enter, then if you do follow risk management, you should have lost only 1%. And then as soon as we re-entered, we've made 2%. Anyway, you could have made 20%. I'm going to show you how. But yeah, it tried to do us in, but we got it back. I took the risky entry, then had to go, only lost. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. So again, go with your brush. We went up, we went down, went up, went down, went up. We came all the way down. Okay? All the way down. Breaking. Where's the line? Breaking this low. Okay? Everyone understand? So simply come here. 1 second. Breaker structure. How do you know what low to use? So I just told you the most recent low. The most recent low. Or strong low. Okay? But mostly all the time you want the most recent low. Okay? So step 2, wait for break of structure, tick. That out the way. Step 3, look for your FVG for an entry. Okay? So let's pretend that none of this has happened, okay? Nothing that I've scribbled has happened, okay? We are currently over here, okay? That's the point we're at the moment in the chart. That's where we was, okay? I was looking at it and I was like, okay, we've clearly now made our break of structure to the downside because it looked like it just wanted to climb. We've clearly made our break of structure. Now I can move on. Step 3, I'm looking for my FVG. Again, where are we looking for our FVG? We're looking from the moment we change direction. We can clearly see that we change direction from here all the way until the break of structure. Whoa, where am I going? My bad. So from here to the break of structure. There was an indicator one of the educators used which marks the break of structure for you. Do you know what the indicator is called? Yeah, I don't know what the indicator is called. Let's not be lazy. Learn how to do it yourself. Do you know what I mean? It's always better you being able to do it. Do you know what I mean? Just it's better practice. It will make you a better trader in general. Okay. Just listen to me. Trust me. Okay. Just you want to do it by yourself. Okay. You want to mark it out by yourself. All right. So break of structure is there. Our FVG that we're looking for has to be in the circle that I drew, basically. Okay. So simple. We need to find the gap between 3 candles. Start over here at the top. Is there a gap between these 3? No. Move on. Is there a gap between these 3? No. Move on. Is there a gap between this one, and this one? Yes. Okay. Clearly there is. Simply grab your rectangle. Again, from the first candle, the wick, to the third candle, wick. If there's no wick on the third candle, just go to the body. All right. Boom. Step 3, unlock. Done. Now you do what? Move over to step 4, get your position tool. Guys, I've done this all on the live. Exactly how I'm doing it now. We're looking for cells. That's a short. My entry would be here. This was probably our entry, 1.09125 or 124. I think that was our entry. Our stop loss was 3.6. So instead of 4.6, I just went to 5. Okay. And then the TP 1 to 2. Keep dragging it down until you see the number 2. Again, don't overcomplicate this. This is easier than you guys are making it. You guys are making it seem like it's really hard. If you follow the steps, you'll start to see it's really easy. Okay. So remember, we are here currently. Okay. We are here. So none of this has happened yet. Bear that in mind. We're just waiting. So now what did I do? I simply placed a sell limit at 1.09124, which is what I sent out to you guys. Okay. With the stop loss up here, I'm going to take profit over here. Simple. What did patience do? From here, we climbed, hit our entry, and then we tumbled. Again, that was just a 1 to 2. That's just your 2% done. If you're already a bit more experienced, I want to take partials. I'm going to show you what the full trade done. If you just would have held 20%, look at this. 1 second, I need to zoom out. That's how much it goes. Okay, the power of holding your partials at break even. From a 1 to 2, you're now 1 to 18. Yeah, 18%. Bear that in mind. Yeah. It's just something extra that you can make with the same position. Okay. Did that make sense how I caught this euro trade on the live yesterday? You don't need to use the replay mode. Guys, I don't pay for trading. You don't need to pay for trading. Would you keep watching every so often or just set a trailing stop? No, I'll simply keep my stop loss at break even, and whenever I'm happy with my profits, I take it off. Obviously, you don't want to be too greedy. You've already closed 80% of your profit. Okay. If you've made an extra 50, 20, 10, I don't know, 50, £100, then be happy, take that. How do we take TP on holding the 20%? How do we take TP? I'm a little bit don't get it 100. Yeah, that's fine. You're not gonna, for the new people, you're not gonna get it 100%. And even if you're not new, you might not get it 100%, but it's normal. Would you keep watching? No, I've read that. So with the 20%, like I said, whenever you're happy, then you take it. For an example, if you're using a 10K account on this trade, you would have risked £100. No problem, no problem. No problem. So for this trade here, if you had £10,000 in your account, you would have risked 1%, which is £100. So if this trade were to hit stop loss, you would lose £100. Okay. Once we got to 1 to 2, where is it? Okay, let's just leave it like that. Once we got to 1 to 2, you closed 80%. So if you would have left 100%, you would have gained what? £200. But because you closed 80%, you got what? 180, I think. 180, 80% of 200. I don't know. Is it 80? 180? Is it 180? 140? I don't know. 180, yes, 180, no? 160, 80%. The quick maths is not there, but we still move. All right, cool. So either way, 180, 160, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's just put 180. 200, 200, 80% of 200. It's 160, it's 160, it's 160. All right, cool, it's 160. Thank you, thank you. Cool. So 160. So let's say you took 80% off. That's 160 you've secured, okay? That's yours. 160 is yours, okay? Then you move your stop loss to your entry, meaning the rest that you left, the little 20% that you left of the trade running, even if it comes all the way back up and hits your entry, you don't lose. So you've just made 160. But the reason why you're taking the partial is because of this. Look at the move that we done. You could have, oh my God, like, it's mad. Yeah, I see too many numbers per day. I've seen. Okay. So this is why, okay, sometimes we may go back to break even. You may only make 160, but imagine if you held your 20% from up here all the way down here. Like, surely you would have made more than £40, which is what you would have got if you just closed it at 1 to 2. Okay. Is it possible to do this on MT4? Close 8%. I don't really use MT4, guys. You should all be on MT5, by the way. No one should be on MT4. So let me just see something. Because I want to try and calculate it in 1 second. Where's the ratio is gone because the stop loss I moved it. All right, cool. Cool. 1 second, guys. Just want to check something out. 5. Okay, cool. Where's the 1 to 2? All right, 1 to 2 is there. All right. Your 1 to 2 is there. Your stop loss, which is not really a stop loss, it's a break even, is up there. And your 20% you could have left running for an extra 1 to 8. So meaning what? I'm just gonna calculate this for you guys so you guys can actually see. Meaning what? I'm gonna post this on YouTube, guys. I'm gonna post this on YouTube, don't worry. So what does this mean? This means that when you close the trade, you've bagged £160, okay? In your pocket, gone. You've now left how much running? You've left 20% of what you of what you was risking. Okay? I just saw a number there. I just tried to do that math sudden. Cool. So you got 20% left running of what you risked. You risked only £100. Okay, that's how much you risked. So you only risked £100. So 20% of £100 is £20. So £20, you guys can see how much more you would have made, yeah? Just do the quick maths. 20 times 8. Okay, 20 times 8, by the way. Okay, you would have made nearly an extra £200. Okay? And the reason it's not 40 is because our TP was £200, but how much our lot size is risking £100. Do you know what I mean? If the lot size, if you was risking £200, then it would be 40. But we only risked £100. For an example, actually, 1 second. What day was this? Tuesday, yeah? I'll give you guys an example. 1 second, 1 second. Tuesday, yeah? Tuesday, what is this? Euro USD. What was the entry? All right, cool, it's here. I got it. So here on a 10K account, the lot size that was used was 2.3. Okay, that was the lot size of me risking £100 if it hit stop loss. Okay, 2.3. So what would happen? I would close 80% of 2.3, whatever that would be. I would leave the rest to run. And as you can see, whatever the rest would be, which would be 20% of 100, which is £20, I would have made an extra 8%. Not 8%, sorry. I would have made, 8% on the risk to reward ratio from £20. So just bear that in mind. You would have made, instead of £200, now you're up a decent amount. Okay, and that's the power of partials. Okay, any questions? Any questions? Just so everyone is clear, don't trade the news means when there is news between 6 and 11:30 for this strategy in particular. Exactly. If there's news for GBP or Euro between 6 a.m. and 11:30, do not trade. My YouTube is pinned on the community WhatsApp chat. Just go on the pinned at the top and it should be there. Are you going to do a morning session Thursday at 7 p.m.? 7 p.m. You're going to do a morning session. Oh, no. There's news. I need to check what time the news is. But as you guys can see today, I don't know if you guys joined my live today. You guys can see why I don't trade news. Okay? You guys can see clearly why I don't trade news. With the 1 p.m. strategy and the news, like I said on the chat, I'm not going to go into it because there's a lot of new people coming in and everyone's getting everything confused. Everyone's getting the news confused with the 1 p.m. and then it's just causing havoc in the chat. So I'm just going to keep it simple for now. And I'm just going to tell you guys my morning strategy. If you feel like you've got the morning strategy on lock, then do by all means go to my YouTube and check my other videos. The other strategies are there. Okay, my previous 2 free videos I would recommend. Okay, yeah, news can be found on Forex Factory, or you can download the app that I use called My FX Book. Okay, so yeah, if you want to know about the 1 p.m. and the other ones, go on YouTube and do your thing. But for now, I'm just going to teach the 4-step strategy just to keep it simple for the new people until everyone kind of starts to get the gist, okay? What's your YouTube name? Just go on WhatsApp community chat and click the pinned video. The pinned video, no, the pinned link, sorry. There you go. Link is in the chat. Cool. So any questions on the strategies, guys? The strategy, sorry. Any questions? Okay. If there's no questions, I'm going to show you guys GBP quickly. Okay. I'm going to show you guys GBP quickly. As we had the same setup at the same day. Okay. But I'll run through it quickly since none of you have any questions. All of you guys are pro. Put that there, bro. All of you guys are pros. Cool. So I'm gonna go through the strategy quickly since there's no questions. For GBP, I marked out my high. I waited for my break. It happened. I waited for my break of structure, which is the most recent low. That one. I could have also used this one over here, but let's just keep this one. And then what is step 3? Look for my FVG for my entry, my gap. Boom. The gap needs to come here. Cool. That's my gap. That was my entry. This is how you know when you have a good entry. Okay. When price does this around your entry, just rejects around your entry. That's when you know, all right, cool. I got the best possible entry. Okay. And then what happened? We got tapped in, minimum drawdown. Okay. Mini drawdown. And then we tumbled. This one on the same day was a 1 to 18 as well. So just bear that in mind. That's 36. No. Yeah, 36, isn't it? Kind of understand. Just need to watch a few more of your videos. Yeah. 36% in one day with 2 trades. Okay. Easy. Okay. Easy. Easy, guys. Okay. Again, on Monday, we didn't take it. This is what kind of annoyed me. We did the same move as Euro. It was a simple 1 to 8. All right. Simple 1 to 8. Any last questions before we wrap it up? I think spread would have tapped us in early on that one due to close proximity of the candles testing bottom of the FEG. Yeah, that's fine anyway. What app do you use for news again? My FX book. My FX book. Awesome stuff. Cheers. Oh, with gold, I want this. Okay, it's risky. There's a lot of news volume, but it's just something to keep an eye on. This is what I want from God, yeah? Okay, relax. Just because you guys see an arrow doesn't mean it's going to go away. There's a lot of news volume tomorrow, rest of the week, okay? Relax, guys. It's just like arrow. Can the market wait a couple of hours and start later so I can sleep a bit more? I'm running on 2 hours today. 2 or 3. But yeah, so it looks kind of good. Yeah, we kind of swept this liquidity over here and we're using this kind of like as a floor. So now it would be nice because we dumped. Okay, we dumped with momentum. And then what is this? Change of momentum. So now we slowed down. Okay, so it's all good signs to the side. But obviously, there's other things to keep in mind. Do you have any video on how to connect MT4 to a broker on a laptop? No, if you go on YouTube, you'll probably find a video on that. Yeah, and come off of MT4, join MT5. Okay. Oh, off topic, but your views on S&P. I don't look at S&P. What time frame works best? Like I said, 1 minute for me. is I trade on the 1 minute. I know some people say it's a bit clustery, they can't tell you can't really tell what's going on, but I just like it. It just works for me. Okay? And obviously with the strategy it works. Is there anything else? No. Cool. Thanks, mate. All the best. All the best. All the best. Any last questions? We've got like, let's say 5 minutes, 4 minutes until 9. Whoa, look at oil, guys. All of a sudden, just climbing. Thanks, man. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. No questions? No questions? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Yeah, this kind of flopped today. If you guys were on the live, this is what I wanted for DXY, and it didn't happen. As you guys can see, we totally just tumbled to the floor. Jesus. Since yesterday, 5 p.m., we've been tumbling. But now, what I want, okay, I'm going to show you what I want. I'm going to show you. We're currently at this level, which is what? Areas of order blocks, you can call it FVGs. This is the area we're hitting currently, yeah? What I want is for DXY to hit this area and just continue, okay? If this happens, gold will obviously go up, or should go up, okay? If gold wants to go down, doesn't matter what DXY does, gold will go down. Yeah, DXY was crazy. DXY was crazy. But yeah, again, the arrow is just a general direction, okay? No, it's not bigger arrow, guys. I just zoomed in. All right, cool. No questions? This is your last chance. Any questions? Otherwise, I'm gone. Bigger isn't always better. Doubt that, Barry. Buy everything. Thanks, I appreciate the explanation. No problem. Thanks, any questions? No more? All right, guys, this is going to be recorded, so I will be posting this on my YouTube. When I do post it, I'll post a link in the chat. All right? Do you use the same setup for other pairs? I don't do other pairs. These are my only 2 pairs plus gold. I do some other ones, but yeah. All right. Have a good day, guys. See you guys later. Looking forward to see you again. Looking forward to see you guys tomorrow at the event. Have a lovely rest of the day, night, Eddie. See you guys tomorrow.